Hello everyone and welcome back. So today we are doing January's IPSY bag. And if you don't know what IPSY is a makeup subscription that is curated to a profile that you fill out, and each month they send you a goodie bag full of makeup products, skincare products, and they're all curated to you. And so let's dive into January's bag. So I love these now that they do these little drawstring type bags. I think they're so pretty, and this blue is really pretty. Starting off with our first product, it is from Billion Dollar Brows. It's the best brow toolkit ever. It brings a eyebrow brush, a tweezer, and some scissors. I did already use this product in the video loaded where I groomed my brows. I loved the brush. I loved everything in this. Next, we have from Gellar. It's their Quench and Tint Hydrating Foundation. And I got this one in light. And they do try to match you the best they can. And then the next one is this here. This is from Cover FX, and it's their Shimmer Veil in Soleil. And it's a eyeshadow that they have, liquid eyeshadow. Get up a little bit. It's such a pretty little copper color. The copper, pink. Also got two brushes in my bag. They're from Firma Beauty, both from Firma Beauty. And the 201 brush and the 403 brush. I take it they're both blending brushes. One's a little like round, one's a little flatter. I'm gonna be using these with today's look. And then I'll go ahead and open it up here. And here it is. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8 eyeshadows and 2 highlighters, and it does bring a little double-ended brush. And that's what we have going on today. As usual, I'm gonna start off with the palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes, and then we'll get started with that. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes, and so we are gonna get started with the Moods palette, and let's see what I come up with. Okay, so I did take the blue from the inner and I did place it on the outer only because the purple is really hard to work with. I'm definitely not done with the eye look, so hopefully mascara is just gonna tie everything together. I do have the shimmer veil from Cover FX, so I'm gonna put this in the center of the eye just to add to that purple. Yeah, the purple was a little hard to work with, so just like this, I'm just gonna add it. So you know what, I'm gonna take it on my finger and just dab it into the center. Did shift the color some, but you know what, I'm okay with that because the purple was just not doing it for me. I do have some purple shining through, but this like pinky color kind of took over. So let's go on with this Quench Intent Hydrating Foundation, and the claims on this is quench your skin with our intensely hydrating foundation with the wash of color. Coverage is weightless and refreshing as a splash of water, leaving skin with a natural glow. And like I said, this color, like even on the box, I think I would have been more this color than the color they actually sent. So I don't have primer on my skin because I do want to see how this reacts on its own. So I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand, squeezy tube, and I'm just gonna pounce it in. Well, it actually doesn't, well, you know what? The lighting can deceive you, but I was gonna say it actually doesn't look too bad once you blend it out, but lighting can deceive you. So foundation, it is glowy. It is lightweight. I do like that glow that it's giving. You can still see, you know, some of, you know, a little bit of my redness going on there. But it does feel lightweight. The color seems to have matched a lot better than initially when I took it out of the tube. Weightless, even though I don't have any primer, I don't see it sinking in anywhere into my pores or making them look bad or anything. So I don't have any more complexion products, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and then I'll finish up my lower lash line, and then I'll come back and talk about all of these products. Okay, so this is the final look. This is what I came up with as far as the eyes. So let's go through the products. So the brow kit, I loved it when I used it in the previous video that I recorded. This will be something that I will continuously use. I love to have little scissors, and I have many tweezers, but more than anything, this brush, I really love the application that it gives me. I did use that today for my brows. The Cover FX shimmer veil, I love the way it went on. It didn't feel sticky. It dried down rather quickly, and I do like the way it did, you know, shift out the color a little bit on the eyes. Definitely a product that I could probably use just like all over the eye, like for a quick eye look. most definitely gonna keep on using this here. The Laura Gellar Quench Intense Hydrating Foundation. It went on nice. It did have a nice glow. I was able to adjust out the color so that it worked with my skin tone. I feel like it oxidized at all. Darker initially, but once you're applying it to your skin, it looks fine. Everything else went over it beautifully. For not wearing a primer, it did not emphasize anything. No pores, no lines. My mom line is usually like just there, and it's not. Everything looks nice. The powder went on nice. The concealer went over it nicely. Definitely something that I'm gonna keep using. And like I said, I like the natural glow that it initially gave. Brushes, I like the brushes. I love blending brushes. These are 2 blending brushes. Definitely gonna be a staple in my bag. So that's where these are gonna go. The Moods palette. So the little brush that it came with, it's fine if you need it. If you don't have that many blending brushes, it's fine. It did deposit color, not something that I'm going to reach for all the time. The Moods palette. So I did use all the colors in this palette. So the matte went on fine. I had no problems with the matte. The pigment is there. When you blend them out, it's all there. Now, as far as the shimmers, the only one that I had a problem with was the purple. So I am a big fan of applying shimmers with my fingers. Usually never have a problem with that. However, I did with this. I did try it with the brush. I did try it with the wet brush. I tried it with my finger and also wetting my finger a little bit for the shimmer. And it gave a little bit of payoff, but not a lot. But I do know that purple is a really hard color to formulate. The blue is a beautiful color. I use it on the outer. The green, I use it as my inner corner. And then this little pinky color here, I used it on my bottom lash line just so that I could use everything here. Now, as far as the highlights, the white one here has kind of a shift to it. And then this one here is pretty, but just not a color that I would reach for so much. Let me swatch them here. I am wearing them on my face. I did mix them together just so that I could showcase them in the video. And excuse the background, it's windy and rainy here today. So here's a highlight. I mean, it's there, it's pretty, but not something that I would reach for. These two down here, I would definitely use on my eyes. I would reach for this palette again. I did like the colors in it. I did like the color story in it. So definitely something that I would gravitate to use again. Not so much the purple color, but every other color in the palette I really did enjoy. So that is everything for my January IPSY. I really hope you guys enjoyed my reviews. Products, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.